Most people think respect is obvious, that someone will just tell you, but it usually doesn't work that way. Respect rarely gets announced out loud. It shows up in small, almost invisible behaviors. The way someone listens to you, the way they talk about you when you're not in the room, the way they treat your time. So today I'm breaking down 10 psychological signs that someone respects you, even if they've never said the words, "I respect you" out loud. Some of these might surprise you, and by the end you'll probably be able to picture exact people in your life who do these things. Let's get into it. Sign 1. They ask for your opinion. Not your permission, not small talk, your actual opinion, before they've made up their mind. There's a difference between someone asking, "What do you think?" after they've already decided, versus someone who genuinely pauses a decision because they want your input first. Psychologically, this is huge. When someone values your judgment enough to let it shape their thinking, not just confirm it, that's a direct signal they see you as credible. Respect and perceived competence are tightly linked. We don't ask advice from people we secretly think are clueless. Example, think about the coworker who runs a decision by you before taking it to their boss, or the friend who texts, "Would you do this?" before making a big purchase. That's not politeness. That's them outsourcing part of their thinking to you because they trust the output. Sign 2. They listen without interrupting. This one sounds simple, but it's rare, and that's exactly why it matters. Interruption is often a status move, even when it's unintentional. People interrupt when they've already decided what they're going to say is more important than what you're saying. So when someone consistently doesn't do that, when they let you finish, even if it takes a while, they're signaling that your words are worth the wait. There's research in conversational dynamics showing that perceived interruption frequency correlates with perceived status in a relationship. The person who interrupts less is usually the one extending more respect. Example, watch what happens in a group conversation when someone new brings up a slow, meandering point. Some people jump in to redirect, others lean in and wait it out. The ones who wait, they're telling you, without words, "What you're building toward matters to me." Sign 3, they remember things you've told them. Not the big stuff. Anyone remembers your birthday or your job title. It's the small stuff, the name of your dog, that one deadline you mentioned once, the fact that you don't like cilantro. Memory takes effort, and effort is a resource. When someone spends a bit of their limited mental bandwidth storing details about you, it means you registered as important enough to keep. Psychologists call this attentive listening, and it's one of the most consistent predictors of how valued someone feels in a relationship, whether that's a friendship, a partnership, or a working relationship. Example, the friend who asks, "Hey, how did that thing with your sister go?" 3 weeks later, they weren't just hearing you talk, they filed it away. That's quiet respect in action. Sign 4, they defend you when you're not around. This is the gold standard because it's the version of respect with zero social reward attached. When you're in the room, kindness can be performance. When you're not in the room, there's no audience to impress. So what someone says about you in your absence is often more honest than what they say to your face. If someone corrects a misconception about you, pushes back on criticism, or simply doesn't pile on when others are talking behind your back, that's respect operating without an audience, which is the purest kind. Example, you find out later that when someone criticized your work in a meeting you weren't in, a colleague spoke up. "Actually, I've seen their work. That's not accurate." That single sentence tells you more about how they see you than 100 compliments to your face would. Sign 5, they trust you with responsibility. People don't hand important things to people they don't trust. It's that simple. Responsibility is a form of vulnerability. If you fail at the thing they gave you, it reflects on them too. So when someone delegates something meaningful to you, a project, a decision, a secret, their kid, their car keys, they're making a calculated bet that you'll handle it well. That bet is the respect. Example, a manager who lets you run a client call solo instead of shadowing you. A friend who asks you to look after something valuable while they travel. These aren't small gestures, they're quiet votes of confidence. Sign 6, They make eye contact when you speak. Eye contact is one of the most primal respect signals we have because it's largely involuntary. When someone respects you, their attention naturally goes toward you. When they don't, their eyes drift to their phone, the door, someone more important in the room. This isn't about staring intensely, it's about consistency. Do their eyes come back to you when you're talking, even in a crowded room? Example, watch a party or networking event. You'll notice some people's eyes are always scanning for someone better to talk to. Others stay locked in with whoever's in front of them. That second group is showing you, physically, that you have their full respect in that moment. Sign 7, they introduce you positively to others. How someone frames you to a third party reveals what they actually think, because they're essentially vouching for you in public. "This is my friend, they're really sharp. You should talk to them," is a completely different sentence than a flat, no context, "this is name." The first one is social capital being spent on your behalf. People don't lend their credibility to someone they don't respect. Example, notice how someone introduces you at a dinner, a work event, or to their family. Do they add context that makes you look good? That's them actively building your reputation, not just stating a fact. Sign 8, they keep their promises to you. This might be the simplest one, but it's the most telling over time. People break small promises to people they don't think will hold them accountable, or don't think it matters much either way. When someone consistently follows through, even on small things, showing up on time, doing what they said they'd do, they're telling you that your expectations of them matter. Reliability is respect stretched out over time. Example, the friend who says, "I'll call you Sunday," and actually calls you Sunday, even after a busy week. It seems small, but consistency like that is rare, and it's a clear signal of where you rank in their priorities. Sign 9, they celebrate your successes instead of competing. This one exposes people fast. When you share good news, watch the first split-second reaction before the words come out. Genuine respect looks like real excitement. Insecurity looks like a quick comparison. "Oh, nice, well, I actually just did bigger thing." People who respect you don't feel threatened by your wins because they don't see your success as a measure of their own worth. Your growth doesn't cost them anything in their mind. Example, you get a promotion, and instead of a lukewarm cool, someone asks follow-up questions, wants details, seems actually happy for you. That's not just kindness, it's a sign they see your success as separate from any competition with them. Sign 10, they seek your advice. This is the natural bookend to sign number 1, but it goes deeper. It's not a one-time thing, it's a pattern. People who respect you come back to you again and again when they're facing hard decisions. That repetition is the key. One person asking your opinion once could be a fluke. Someone who keeps returning to you for career decisions, relationship advice, tough calls, is telling you consistently, "I trust how your mind works." Example, the person who says, "I always come to you for this stuff," isn't just being nice. They've built a habit around trusting your judgment. That habit is the respect. So here's the pattern across all 10 of these. Respect rarely announces itself. It shows up in attention, consistency, and how someone treats you when there's nothing to gain from it. If you noticed yourself thinking, "That's exactly what my friend/coworker/partner does," that's not a coincidence. That's you recognizing respect you may have been overlooking this whole time. If this helped you see your relationships a little differently, subscribe for more videos like this. I break down the psychology behind everyday behaviors so you can understand yourself and people better.